about something nobody thinks about. Somebody told me Zach Arias made the statement that you know you're a professional photographer when you hate photography. I got burned out on photography many years ago, maybe 15 years ago. No, wasn't that long ago. I got burned out on photography maybe 12 years ago. Burned out. So his statement was that you know you're a professional photographer when you hate photography. Not literally hate it, but talk about two different things. A photographer and photography. Well, a photographer does photography. No. A. Photography. Something we all like to do, right? Even people with iPhones, cell phones, yeah, photography. Something we all like to do. We're not getting paid for it. A photographer is someone that is paying you to do X. That means you are tasked and paid to do X. You are being paid as a photographer to do work. Not necessarily doing photography. Well, sure you are. You're using camera. No, two distinct things. Photography is something we all love to do, and a photographer is someone that is being paid to do a job. And they might be paying you to do your style, obviously so, because a lot of people love a nice, wide portfolio. So look, I could do this, I could do this. It's like, what's your style? That's something else people don't realize. Talk about a portfolio. If you don't actually express the style, even if your work is good, then you're less likely to get some of the really unique gigs. Then you know lighting skills, like wow, that's amazing. When you start showing people stuff that they don't normally see, and that is 90% lighting, you know, you can obviously find a lot of natural light shots and hunt and peck and come up with like a dozen really awesome shots over a span of a few years, natural lighting, but you can hit a ton of them in a matter of a month if you know lighting skills, lighting ratios, how to drop lighting. Most importantly, not lighting, but lighting control. Anybody could blast somebody with light. Anyway, what do you think about that? What does nobody talk about this sort of stuff? Photography is what we all do and love to a certain degree. And a photographer is someone... This is why all these people, and I'm not singling anybody out, because all these people do this. People hate being photographers. And what they do is they start workshops, they start selling courses, they start selling t-shirts, they become social media sluts, and they become personas. The cult of personality. I absolutely can't, there's nothing I hate more than the cult of personality. Look at it. I know what I look like, I know I'm not kissing anybody's butt, I don't ask anybody to like or subscribe. I hate cult of personality. Are you on Instagram? Do you have, you know, like you can't even make it as a photographer, unless you have a Facebook account, an Instagram account, you're on Twitter, and, oh Lord, you know, you're also on YouTube, and you are just the best, you know, you got your own face on your own t-shirt, you have your own hashtag, some sort of a catchphrase. Everybody's got a catchphrase now. Join my workshop, do this, do that, buy my t-shirt, you know, buy my DVD on how to do XYZ. These people don't want to be photographers anymore because that job sucks. The people that are actually doing what they like in photography and making it as a photographer is, you know, remember like Van Gogh, like nobody ever bought his work until after he died? It's like, wow, brilliant work. Wow. Nobody gave a crap until he died, right? Okay, he was a true artiste, but he was not a paid artist. Being a photographer sucks. All it will do is burn you into the ground. I got burned out on photography, being a photographer, excuse me. Burned out on photography and being a photographer ages ago. You know, there's no secret about that. If you start turning what you love into a job, you'll end up... It's just inevitable because you have to deal with people and you have to... Way too much of photography, way too much. And this is why, because all this cult of personality crap in photography is wedding photography, portrait. You have to kiss a bunch of people's butt. You have to bend over backwards. It's ridiculous. You spit out good work doing product photography and corporate. Nobody gives a damn. Like, you do good work, you know, show up, hit it, here's your check. Tell them where to order prints from, what size. Let the printing house take care of reprints. These are like the simple secrets of photography nobody is talking about. You either be the people that are not photographers anymore and they're like doing workshop crap. Some are good, most of them are bad. Most of them are bad. You could be a working photographer and miserable, or you could be a smart photographer and do the easy yet high-paying stuff. This social media BS, it's sickening. I find that sort of cult of personality crap, you know, which is, it is a cult. You know, when you start glorifying, you know, hey, so-and-so, look, check them on Instagram when you're doing I'd make a lot of videos. I make way too many videos every day. People like bitch about me. Oh, you make too many videos every day. Oh, what? I'm not running a personality cult. You know? I don't have like some sort of gimmick, you know, that I'm wearing. And I'm certainly not a member of Facebook. Anyway, this was a distinction. I went off on a tangent. Oh, God, excuse me. The reason I went off on a tangent is I'm very sleep deprived. I had a visitor for the past few days. Wow, chicka pow wow. That's very true. The difference between photography and a photographer. Because people don't really seem to make the distinction, but there's a huge distinction between the two. And then there's a further subcategory, a distinction in what a photographer is and the type of photographers that do exist. Stupid ones, smart ones, and you know, burned out ones. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me bring my viewfinder down, unlock it, drag it over to the left. Oh, you stick it back in the case. Take it out shooting today. Bye.